Greetings. Here's an interesting display. Well, why not? We have the technology. Anyway, this is number 5 of a series of I don't know how many, just to give you a little brief snippets concerning our planning for Foundations 14, which will be a Monday to Friday conference on Zoom, loads and loads of hours of Zoom, lovely Zoom, virtual wonderland, that's what I'd say, on October the 26th to October the 30th this year. Do book now, and just to whet your appetite, just a few little snippets. We're planning early on this one. Normally planning is just me scratching my head and just coming up with something at the last minute. This is something that is being done for the first time with Foundations as a sort of committee thing. So our committee started off as me, then it was joined by Kit on a trip to Israel, then Paul joined, then Nigel, he came, then he went, then Christine, then Barry, and it's just going to go on. And the idea is that we want to do the right thing. This is not the conference for you if you are the sort of person that wants to go to a conference just to learn more about something that you maybe you want to affirm your views about something, or something that you don't know about, you want to know more, you want to fill your mind with information, which is all to the well. In this day and age, it's good to be biblically literate, so that we can discern the signs of the times. This is not that conference. This is a conference to sort ourselves out. I'm just going to read little letters I'm sending out to ministries regarding the conference, and from that you'll get an idea of what I'm going on about. We've run a lot of conferences since 2012, and hundreds of people who have experienced them will tell you how different they are to the norm, because we run them according to the Hebraic mindset with an accent on faith, fellowship and freedom. We have seen many people transformed by the experience and have a lot of testimonies to attest to this. When lockdown forced Foundations 13 into a virtual Zoom environment, many suggested that this would be an inferior experience. They were proved wrong, and it has been, in terms of feedback and testimonies, our most successful yet. And this was without the delegates actually meeting in the flesh. It appears that our Hebraic model is perfectly suited to a virtual environment. This got us thinking. We run 3 Zoom meetings every week, and as people adjust to the new way of doing things, these meetings have become very significant to those who visit. On the back of this, we decided to reimagine our next conference, Foundations 14, as a virtual digital conference in its own right, rather than a shoehorn from a physical conference. The title is When Christians Disagree. And more thought is going into the planning of it than any we have done before. It's going to be a massive undertaking, and we are convinced that all of us will finish the week very differently to how we start it. We're not covering topics that people bicker over. Let's face it, if we did so, then all we would have is bickering. Instead, we'll be examining the causes of our disagreements and how we can identify and deal with them. The conference is a serious attempt for us Christians to get our act together. Let's be honest, we are not known for our unity, yet the world needs an effective church now more than ever. Lockdown has brought added tensions to our relationships, and many are losing faith or hope. Our remit with Foundations 14 is for Christians honest enough to admit failings and serious enough to want to be more effective in our dealings with God and each other. And in Foundations 14, God will take us all on a unique personal journey. Because we want to see ministries empowered and energized, we're happy to offer free places to ministry leaders and concessions to those working for ministries. Although it's a Zoom conference, our conferences are personal, interactive, safe and innovative. You are free to interact as little or as much as you want. This is a one-off, unique occasion. Already, we who are leading are sensing God preparing us for the task. It will not be an easy one for us. That's the letter that's going out. Hopefully it has spoken to you in some way. And we're serious about those in ministries. There's a lot of pressure and tension with furloughing and redundancies and confusions, etc. If you're affected by any of this and feel maybe you've lost your way a little bit and want to reconnect with each other and with God, then come to F14. Let us know as soon as possible. You've got the details below, I believe. but it's foundationsconferences.com. So hopefully see you there virtually. Why not?